So Iowa had Caitlin Clark in attendance today against Wisconsin. It was a game that they were expected to win, but they managed to absolutely demolish Wisconsin. They destroyed them. And I mean, with Caitlin Clark in attendance for big games, yeah, I think they lost. Did they lose one earlier on in the year? I think maybe she was at the Tennessee game as well. But the fact is, the last couple of games, I mean, the Caitlin Clark effect is working wonders. It is absolutely working wonders for the Iowa Hawkeyes. So obviously, look, we had Caitlin Clark meeting up with Lisa Bluder, and now the Hawkeyes demolished Wisconsin. In fact, they won all 4 quarters, and this game was over early. This game was over in the first quarter. I was editing a video, I was looking for a stream to watch a little bit of it, and by the time I turned it on, it was the end of the first quarter. And Iowa, it was GG's at that stage. It was absolutely GG's. There was nothing really that Iowa or that Wisconsin could do. It was over. It was over. And Iowa absolutely had it. And now Iowa are facing off in their biggest challenge. Yeah, but a game I still think they're going to win next round. But in today's game, look at the efficiency of Iowa. They were hitting shots early. Lucy Olsen finding her 3-ball. If she gets drafted, it'll be because she found her 3-ball. Sydney Fulter, 1 of 1 from 3, 4 of 4 from the field. Hannah Stuelke, 4 of 5 from the field. Only one player in double digits, and they still put up 81 points. The bench got in, Tegan Mullaney got 7 shots up. Addie O'Grady, who has been shooting extremely well this year from the field, bit of an off game, but their whole bench came in. Everyone played big minutes, and it was a real comfortable win. This was a game that when I turned it on the second quarter, it was like it was a game 7, or say a game 4, where a team is 3-0 down the NBA and down 20. That's what it felt like watching this game. It was as comfortable as a game can be from Iowa's perspective. I don't think it can get much more comfortable in the first round. Obviously, with the fact that Lisa Bluder being there, Caitlin Clark being courtside is important. It is important. And another positive, it was Lucy Olsen's 2,000th career point. And the fact that she was 3rd in the nation in scoring last year, averaged 17 again this year, and she still only scored 2,000s. When Caitlin Clark's 4,000 is mental. That is nuts. But if you're looking at the Big Ten tournament right here, Iowa obviously beating Wisconsin. Iowa just going on that losing streak in conference play. That 5, there is no way that Iowa are anything worse than the 5th best team in the Big Ten. They just went on that dumb 5-game losing streak where they just got cold. It was a 5-game streak during the season. Realistically, obviously you have to see by record, but if you're seeding by ability, I think the top 4 seeds are fair enough. After that, I'd take Iowa in a one-off game against any of these teams. If you're looking, USC don't have it easy. They should get through this game easy enough, but Maryland will be tough. So will. I have a weird feeling Michigan don't even face Maryland, and I think it's going to probably end up as Iowa on Ohio State. I think that game's going to happen. So I don't even know when these games are going to be. It just has March the 6th, so they're tomorrow. So Iowa have to play 5, 6. So how many days in a row are Iowa going to have to play to win the tournament? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to play 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. It's 5 days in a row and 10th. Or I say 9th. They're going to have to play 5 days in a row to win. Whereas USC obviously get their double bye. But I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for Iowa. The level that they're at is huge. And the fact the games are in Cambridge. I was wrong in the last video. I was on Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa. The games are in Cambridge. And every single fan there is going to be supporting Iowa. Well, considering the fact that how many Caitlin Clark fans there are in Indiana. it is going to be, unless it is an Indiana game, and Indiana, obviously, unless it's an Indiana-Iowa game, almost every fan is going to be cheering for one of these two teams to make a run. And the fact that Iowa didn't get that bye, it wasn't great. Because as far as I'm aware, did I not read somewhere where it was like Indiana, Nebraska, Oregon, and Iowa all had like the same record or something in conference play? But Iowa lost out on head-to-head. So, like, if you're looking at the Iowa Hawkeyes, they did go, like, they beat Michigan. They beat Michigan comfortably, who are the fifth best team in it. So, yeah, so Iowa, Nebraska, Oregon, and Indiana. Sorry, Michigan were a little bit better. But, like, had they just not screwed it, like, had they not gone that 5-game losing streak, even if they lost 3 of those 5, let's say they lost 3 of those 5, and they'd won 3 more, they would be the fourth or fifth seed. They lost to Maryland and Ohio State, so yeah, they'd be behind both of these teams overall. But like, you're looking at a team that goes in 23-6. You're looking at a potential 3-4 seed in the tournament. But Lucy Olsen is really stepping up. There is no way. Did Lucy Olsen lead the team in field goal percentage? There's no way, right? No. Let's say it was like, how do you Jada Jimfy? I heard was Jada Jimfy not meant to be good? Like, I know I haven't seen her play at all, but was she not meant to have been good? She played 1 game. How do you average? Oh, sorry, she played. That's just a Wisconsin game. Sorry, she played today, 7 minutes. I was about to say, how do you average 2.1 points in 1 game? That's like Stephen A. Smith averaging 1.5 points per game in 1 game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I have a feeling, I think Iowa have a good chance. I think they have a good chance. If they can get to the Ohio State game, I think they got a shot. Everyone played today. I think they fancy their chances against Michigan State. And you just never know. You just never know. Like, I don't see them going all the way, but they could go and upset Ohio State. They could go and upset Michigan State. And if they somehow make the semifinals of the Big Ten tournament with the team they have, and having to start off on day 1, and the reality is that they are, no question about it, the 5th best team in this conference. At the same time, would I rather play Ohio State or Maryland? I'd rather play at Maryland, to be honest. Like, if they had the 5th seed, if they got in as the 5th seed, which realistically, look, they should have been able to have done. Like, based on ability, there's no way Iowa should not have been able to have gotten that 5th seed. And that 5-game loss stretch really is going to hurt them. Like, it's going to be very difficult for them to come back from that. But still, like, the fact this is a team that's better when teams count them out. And had it just been a case of one more, it was literally one more win. One more win would have had them as the 5th seed. And I would fancy their chances against either of these, Minnesota or Washington, who neither of these are as bad as you think. But I'd fancy their chances in that game, and I think they beat Maryland. And then against USC, anything can happen. They've already done it once. They might go and do it again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. Iowa comfortably winning with Caitlin Clark in attendance. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.